Hello, good evening, sire. Good evening, Sazu. How you beautiful people doing? Another beautiful night. I'm sitting up here. Um, Mario Maker 2 does not exist. It's made up. Mario Maker 2 does not exist. There's no such thing as a Mario Maker 2. Okay? The first Mario Maker game is so big that you can make endless amount of levels on it, right? The Mario Maker universe, some games you can make a sequel to, and then some games are like a live service where you add expansions to it, like your Elder Scrolls Online, Final Fantasy Online, Avengers game, DC Universe, Eve Online, World of Warcraft. You already seen the amount of expansion you have, right? Mario Maker 2 does not exist. The first Mario Maker game is so big that it's endless the amount of levels that you can make. But what you can add to the first Mario Maker is an expansion with some new building tools and some new creator levels you can add to add on top of what you already have. Mario Maker 2 doesn't exist, okay? Mario Maker is a lie, okay, that was made up by Nintendo so you can buy the Switch, okay? Sales and marketing is a lie, right? Sales and marketing, commercial failure is an excuse. Sales and marketing and commercial failure is laziness. So Mario Maker 2 does not exist. There's just Mario Maker, and then you make an expansion to add on top of what you got with some new creator content and levels and stuff like that. Because you can't shut down the server for the first game because the first game is so big and people are still making levels for it. They're trying to shut down the servers in Europe and Japan, and it's not working. It's not going to work because you can't get rid of the Wii U. But anyway, the Wii U, the problems that Nintendo is going through right now, if the Wii U was backwards compatible with GameCube, they wouldn't be going through it, okay? They wouldn't be going through it. The Wii U is the answer to the Nintendo fan base problems, okay? The only missing piece to the Wii U is the GameCube, okay? And if the Wii U was backwards compatible with the GameCube, physically and virtually, the Nintendo fans would have had 5 Smash Brothers games to play online. They would have had like 6 Mario Karts, about 12 Zelda games, including the Master Quest, which means that the Nintendo fan base would have had Soul Calibur 2 online on the Wii U to play. Okay, they would have had about 4 to 5 Paper Mario games, about 3 Xenoblade games to play. That's Xenoblade Chronicles, Xenoblade Chronicle X, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Then they would have had both Zelda Hyrule Warriors, both Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild 1 and 2 was using the same game engine. And they would have had all the Mario games all the way up to Super Mario Odyssey. That includes Super Mario Lost Levels, okay? They're talking about making Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Switch. But that is a waste of time because you already have Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask in the Wii U's eShop for $9, right? And if the Wii U was backwards compatible with GameCube, then you would have had 2 different sets of Zelda two different sets of Zelda Ocarina of Time games. You would have had the Zelda Collection Disc. That's with Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and then you have Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. But then you would have the Master Quest CD, that's with Ocarina of Time again, and then Ocarina of Time Master Quest, okay? The Wii U was the answer to the Nintendo fan base problem, okay? It has all angles of gaming covered, meaning that it has a virtual console that you got to continue updating it with games, and plus you can put other consoles. You already have the TurboGrafx, but then you can put the Neo Geo, Panasonic 3DO, Sega Genesis, Sega CD, Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, you name it, okay? Up in there, right? Then you have the Miiverse. The Miiverse where drawing is a part of the game and gaming experience. art is video game is art. Okay. And then the Miiverse needs a coloring option, unlimited text, emojis, memes. It needs some new drawing tools, since for people who like to draw their characters from whatever games they're playing. Then the Wii U has the internet. Then it has YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon TV. Has a tablet, has a motion controller, 4 controllers you can game on, and they can use. Then you can use the tablet as a map or a menu for your games. Okay. There's only about 5 things that need to be done to the Wii U. About 5 things, and the first thing is to take the 25 gig CD, increase that to 100 gigs. The second thing to do is fix the tablet with the signal strength, make it super strong. The third thing is to take the GameCube, Wii Pro, Wii Classic Pro, and motion control and give those a USB connection with a rechargeability. The fourth thing to do is to take the Wii U itself and make it backwards compatible with GameCube physically, so you can play the GameCube, Wii, and Wii U games. And then you need to have like a new motherboard, probably with like 8 cores, about 10 gigs of GDR6 RAM, and use the same video card. And then put an SSD port along with your SD card port and your USB port on the back of the Wii U. And then once that is done, call it a day. Then add a little ray tracing to it and then call it a day. So the Wii U has all the Nintendo fan base needs met. Now some people might say, oh, the Switch is portable, but the Wii U is portable too, because once you fix the tablet with the signal strength, you can take the tablet anywhere you want to. Anywhere you want to, leave the console at the house, and then let the console and the tablet communicate with one another to where you can save your games or stuff like that, or do a remote play. So the Wii U was the answer to the Nintendo fan base problems. And 99% of the Wii U, 99% of the Nintendo fan base problems would have been solved if Nintendo Corporation would have refreshed the Wii U. So they chose to lie about it, but now they're paying for it in court over the Joy-Con drift situation. So billing Super Mario 3D All-Star was a waste of time, because you already have the games. If the Wii U was backwards compatible with GameCube, you would have had Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64 virtually. Then you would have had Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube, and then you would have had Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. So building the Mario 3D All-Star is a waste of time. So the Wii U was the answer to the Nintendo fan base problems. It just needed to be refreshed. Okay, and the Wii U has all angles of gaming covered. Now Nintendo was talking about they were trying to be different. They were going in a different direction, and they were going to do gaming on the go. But the Wii U had all that covered. All you had to do was put some power behind the system and keep using it. But it goes back to what I said earlier. Super Mario Maker 2 is a lie, and Super Mario Maker 2 is fake, because the first Mario Maker game is so big, you can't shut the servers down. People are continuing making all kind of levels, right? But what you can do as a developer is make an expansion to add on top of what you already have, because you can't play the expansion without the first game, so without the main game. So what you can do is add an expansion to add on top of what you already have, like new building tools and more level design. Okay, Super Mario Maker 2 is a lie, and it is fake, and Nintendo used that as a marketing tool so you can buy the Switch. Just like building Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Switch was a waste of time. Okay, building Super Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was a waste of time. Building the Switch, period, was a waste of time. It had nothing to do with sales. It had nothing to do with marketing. It had nothing to do with the Wii U being a commercial failure. Nintendo just chose to lie about it. Okay, lie about the Wii U. So sales and marketing is a lie. Sales and marketing commercial failure is an excuse. And sales and marketing commercial failure is laziness. The Wii U was the answer to the Nintendo fan base problem. And if the Wii U was really refreshed and was backwards compatible with GameCube, the Nintendo fan base right now would be playing right now Star Wars Battlefront 1, 2, Jedi Fallen Order, and Squadrons. They would have been playing the Avengers game like everybody else, okay? And they would have been playing Elder Scrolls Online, okay? And Batman Arkham Knight, and the list goes on. The Wii U was the answer to the Nintendo fan base problems, okay? But a lot of YouTubers, what they did was trying to throw the public off with their lies, okay? So when I do a Wii U video, I try to clear all those lies up. So when I said I was the first one that came up and said the Wii U had all angles of gaming covered, whatever direction Nintendo was trying to go in, Wii U had that covered, and then the Wii U was designed to pull the entire Nintendo fan base out the dark hole that they're in with the Switch, okay? Right now, people with their Switch are miserable because there's a lot of things that the Wii U has that the Switch don't. So the Switch should have never been built. And I'm going to say this again. Super Mario Maker 2 is a lie and it's fake, okay? There is no such thing as a Super Mario Maker 2. There is Mario Maker. Just like there's World of Warcraft. There's no such thing as a World of Warcraft 2. It's World of Warcraft. But within the World of Warcraft universe, there's expansions to keep the game going. It's the same thing with Mario Maker. There's just Super Mario Maker, and then you add an expansion on top of what you already have. Okay? So again, the Wii U was the answer to the Nintendo fan base problem, and that's where they're going through the problems that they're going through right now. Okay? You know, and that's why the Super Smash Brothers Melee tournament was shut down. Because the fans created a GameCube Super Smash Brothers Melee tournament online with PCs. But if the Wii U was backwards compatible with GameCube, the Nintendo fans wouldn't be doing that. Okay. You got some fans that made some special made Joy-Cons, you know, for someone that died, and they was going to donate the money to charity, and then Nintendo attacked them about that. And then there's the fans in Japan that bought the Switches and they were defective. And then you got those Joy-Con, those 3 to 5 Joy-Con court cases that you're dealing with. So all that could have been avoided if Nintendo Corporation would have listened to the Wii U fans on the Miiverse when we were telling them not to build the Switch. They wouldn't be going through these problems, okay? And they wouldn't be missing out on games. Because a lot of real people know that the Wii U is the real deal. So giving up on it is complete craziness. And then CDs, the video game industry is using CDs for video games. They're not using cartridges. They're not using SD cards, and they're not using floppy disks. They're using CDs. So the Wii U was the answer to the Nintendo fan base problem, man. So building the Switch, the games on SD cards, the network, the docking station, and the Switch Pro controller, all that was a waste of time. You had the Wii U to deal with, which means you had to refresh the Wii U. But Nintendo created a lie, saying it was sales and marketing, but that was laziness. that was pure laziness. Okay, and look at the problems that they're going through right now. So the Wii U is still the real deal. The Wii U is the standard because the tablet technology is not dead. Motion technology is not dead. Okay, and then the Miiverse, and the Miiverse, the Virtual Console is just icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? The friends list, the Mii Maker, that could have been improved. Virtual Console, you got to continue updating that with games. Miiverse needs some new drawing tools. Need a coloring option. Needs unlimited text, emojis, memes, stuff like that. The Wii U got the internet, plus it got the YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon TV. There was no need to build a Switch. It just needed to be backwards compatible with GameCube. You know? So Super Mario 3D, Super Mario 3D All Star should have never been built. We already have the games already. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe should have never been built. We already have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Just release the DLC on what you already have. I'm saying building Breath of the Wild on the Switch was stupid because you already have it on the Wii U. And plus, video games are better on CDs. You get a better quality. Yeah. So yeah, the Wii U is just better. But that Super Mario Maker 2 is a lie and it's fake and it does not exist. Okay? It doesn't, because the Mario Maker universe is so big. You ain't got time to be making a part 2. What you can do is add expansion on top of what you already have. Okay? What you already have. So yeah. Super Mario Maker don't exist, man. That was just a marketing tool made up. What made me come to that conclusion when I realized how big Mario Maker was and how the levels were, and I'm looking at Mario Maker 2 and you're doing the same thing, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is just an expansion. You know, this game is just an expansion. You should have added this game as an expansion on top of what you already have. You know? So getting rid of the Wii U was Nintendo's biggest mistake, in my opinion. They should have never got rid of it because people are still using it till this day. You can't get rid of it. It has the Nintendo fan base needs met. And then you have all you gotta do is just refresh the console. Put an SSD card port on the back of the console, put some power behind the system, fix little things here and there, get it over with, be done with it, and continue using it. But building the Switch, nah, it's a waste, man. There is no such thing. There is no such thing as cornering the market. There is no such thing as cornering the market. You gotta have a powerful console to run video games, and video games are very high maintenance. You know, so power and specs really matters in video games. So, the Wii U is the real deal. You know, it's the real deal. Plus, you can text and send emails on the whole thing. The console is the real deal, man. So, getting rid of it is completely stupid, in my opinion. You know, that's why I still use it till this day. Cause I'm saying to myself, only a fool and an idiot and a dumb person gives up on that console. Only those three people, man. And some people, and a person who don't have common sense. Because me personally, I never bought into the sales, marketing, commercial failure, because I know something wasn't right about that statement. You know, I know something wasn't right. And then when I did the research for myself, with no Wikipedia help, with no Digital Foundry help, none of that. All the information that I'm giving you came from me. I realized, I'm like, what are these people talking about? And then I use my information to go at people on YouTube that's still trying to badmouth the Wii U, but they refuse to they really can't come at me, because what I'm saying is facts. You know? Because like I told people, I asked people, I said, okay, what is the difference between Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? It is the same game, a DLC for the Wii U. DLC meaning downloadable content. What is the difference between Super Mario Brothers U and Super Mario Brothers Deluxe? It's the same game, a DLC for the Wii U. Okay, DLC meaning downloadable content. So that extra character that they put in Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe could have been added to the Wii U version. Which go back to what I said when I said they held out on the Wii U, stonewalled the Wii U, cursed it, condemned it, stalled the Wii U out, waited out. I'm saying turn a blind eye and use a sales and marketing commercial failure, the so-called, to try to kill the system and build a Switch. But the Switch was never the answer to the Nintendo fan base problem. It was the Wii U. It just needs to be refreshed. So the Wii U is the real deal. You know what I'm saying? The Wii U is the real deal. That console is still good. Like I said, one of the folders on the Wii U could be for Blu-ray and DVD app, to where you play Blu-rays and DVDs on the Wii U. So why go against it? You know what I'm saying? So most YouTubers, when they come out and make Wii U videos, they will say it's sales and marketing commercial failure. That's what they tell you. but they don't back it up with facts. And if they try to back it up with facts, you realize that their stuff are not adding up. You know, they'll try to use video footage, and then they'll run to Wikipedia, and then they'll run to Digital Foundry. I didn't use none of those in the videos. Whenever I bring up the Wii U, I use my own information based on what I've seen, and I'm like, and not only that, the Wii U is the standard for video games. Okay, to me, right now, don't get me wrong, I play Xbox right now, but to me, the Wii U is still better than the Xbox and the PS5. All you gotta do is take the specs of one of those systems and put inside a Wii U. Yeah. Now let's talk. Okay, so the console is that good, man. Mr. Iwata was a genius when he came out with it. It's like he gave Nintendo Corp this on a silver platter and said, okay, take this, run with it. But they decide to go against it, and now they are in court. Okay, and then Nintendo started being petty by going after YouTubers to try to make themselves so-called look good, while they were wrong for creating those for those Joy-Con situations. So it's funny to watch. It's funny to laugh at when you see what's really going on. But the Wii U was designed to pull everybody away from all that. I said if the Wii U was backwards compatible with GameCube right now, 99% of the Nintendo fan base problems right now could have been avoided. The 1%, the 1% is working on the infrastructure and keep updating it with games and stuff like that with new features. Console is dope, man. That's why a lot of people are still using it. You know, and a lot of people are looking at Nintendo like, what? Like, what are you doing? But like I told you, Super Mario Maker 2 don't exist. Okay? That so-called Mario Maker 2 is an add-on, and it's an expansion to the first game. Okay? That's because the first game is so big and people are still making all kind of levels. So you need some new building tools to add on top of what you already have. Okay? Super Mario Maker 2 don't exist, man. So and that's the truth when you really look at it. If you play the first Mario Maker, you're like, okay, you got to add some new features to this. Okay? If you go on if the Miiverse was alive, if the Miiverse wasn't shut down and you went on it, you're saying to yourself like, why not put a coloring option? Why not put unlimited text? Why not give us a meme option, emoji option? Why not give us some new drawing tools instead of just letting the Miiverse just sit there just like that without giving it no new anything new? So what Nintendo Corporation tried to do is kill the Wii U, because there were plenty of articles that I read. You know, they were saying anonymous developers say this, then say this about the Wii U. The anonymous developer was Nintendo. You know, nobody else. You know, it was them. They were trying to kill the system. But you can't kill the Wii U. You can't kill it. It has a tablet, has a motion controller, has 4 controllers you can game on, and all the other features it comes with. Now, if you take the specs of the Xbox One, Xbox Series X, or even the Xbox One X, and put it up in that console, oh yeah, we're good to go. You know what I'm saying? And just make it backwards compatible with GameCube, we good. So yeah, the console is dope, man. You know, the console is dope. You know, it's a great console, man, and I'm glad that I own one till this very day, man. I am glad I own one, you know, because I wasn't one of those people that let YouTubers, that let those so-called Switch tubers try to put that negative seed in my mind and be like, oh, well, the Wii U is this, and this. Okay, I'm gonna test your theory and see if it's true. And that's what I did. I tested those videos that they made. It's not true. Okay? There's no such thing as a Mario Maker 2. Okay? And what I said, the Wii U has all angles of gaming covered. It does. Whatever direction Nintendo was trying to go in, Wii U had that covered. And the Wii U was designed to pull everybody out the dark hole that they're in right now. You can't run from that system. Okay? You can't run from it. And the industry standards is CD. CDs, not SD cards, not floppy disks, not cartridges, CDs. Yeah, and CD holds unlimited amount of storage. Okay, it's endless the amount of space you can put on CDs. So why are you going against it? Yep, yep. I'm saying to say me, I'm not into that buying the same game twice, man. If they had 100 gigs of storage on a Wii U CD right now, the Nintendo fans would have had, see, Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, the full game, Arkham Origins, the full game, Arkham Knight, all the games that the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 had, and then all the games that the Xbox One and PS4 have, except for their exclusives. Okay? Wii U is no joke, man. Nintendo just lies too much, and they're lazy, and they like to make excuses. But at the end of the day, like I told you, there is no such thing as a Super Mario Maker 2. There is just Mario Maker, and Mario Maker is a universe to itself, and you got to add expansions to that game to keep it going. There is no such thing as a Super Mario Maker 2. Anyway, nice talking to you beautiful people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing, or Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.